Hi, I'm Christine Milne. I was a former leader of the Australian Greens and I'm now the Global Greens Ambassador. I am totally opposed to nuclear power and nuclear weapons. In Australia we have uranium mines. They have destroyed the country of Aboriginal people, and the waste from those mines still contaminates large parts of Australia in addition to the nuclear tests. The same with the whole Pacific region, where we have suffered nuclear tests and fallout across the Pacific, and of course of the Second World War it was Nagasaki and Hiroshima that suffered, and now we have the potential for Japan to dump the contaminated water. And now we have the situation with Japan where contaminated water from the Fukushima accident is proposed to be dumped into the Pacific Ocean. The Earth cannot sustain the waste and the damage and the contamination from nuclear. The fact is, nuclear power is too slow to address the climate crisis. Virtually no nuclear power stations are ever built on time, always overruns. Secondly, too expensive. They are always millions and millions of dollars more than people say, and it's too dangerous. So too slow, too expensive, too dangerous. For those who now say, oh, I'm really anxious for urgent climate action, therefore we have to have nuclear. No, too slow, too dangerous and too expensive, but also the climate actually destroys nuclear power because our rivers are now heating up, our lakes are heating up, we've got less and less water, and you can't run a nuclear power station unless you've got water to cool the reactor. In Europe, a number of reactors are being forced to close down because they don't have the water to keep them cool. It's why France is now rapidly moving to other forms of renewable energy like solar, like wind. So we have to get to the point where the world recognises that nuclear power is too dangerous, and you just have to see the tension in this region and with the Russians as well in Europe to say no to nuclear.
Say to Japanese government and politicians, please.
It's a big mistake for Japan to pursue nuclear power as a source of energy into the future. I find it difficult to believe that a country which suffered so badly as a result of nuclear weapons in the Second World War, which has now seen many of its citizens deliberately forced from their homes and their whole districts because of contamination from the nuclear accident at Fukushima, how the Japanese government could now say, let's do it again. Einstein said that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome is the definition of insanity. Well, I would say that Japanese politicians who pursue nuclear in Japan are insane by that definition. After the experience of Japan, now is the time to go to, first of all, reducing demand for energy and then producing energy from renewable sources. There is every capacity. New technology is emerging all the time, making solar, wind, batteries, geothermal, it's all possible. Redesign cities so that there's more public transport, so that there's more pedestrian and bicycles, active transport. It's good for public health, it's good for air quality, and it's great for just the general population. So I'd love to see Japan work with other countries and companies around the world producing renewables to rapidly get away from nuclear and support a genuinely renewable future.
Thank you very much. Thank you.